Hi guys, how's it going? So, as some of you may know, I'm a bit of a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Rio has recommended me react to this Sonic and Marvel strange relationship thing. So we shall see how this goes, because I figured what better video to upload upon this beautiful day than, well, a Sonic video, because it's my boy Scourge's birthday. And as some may know, I'm a bit of a fan of Sonic and Scourge, so
let's lose control.
Yeah, let's give it started, shall we?
So a little while ago, I looked at the strange and oddly prosperous relationship between Sonic and Disney, and it was for sure a fun video to make and was super interesting to research. And because it seems like you guys really liked that one, I'm back for another edition. With what else but another one of the most famous and well-known brands of all time, Marvel. No, I'm not biased.
Okay, makes
Since
sense.
Marvel's been around for over 80 years at this point, their history is a story
Okay,
all on
hold
its
up.
own.
I'm a little
I'm not
curious.
biased. Since Marvel's been
I'm guessing
around
those
for
are
over
his
80 years
toys
at this
or
point,
collection.
Their history is a story all on its own. But for our purposes, we're going to be
Okay.
seeing all the times where Sonic and Marvel swap spit, with different crossovers,
Did you just
cameos,
say
and
swap
references all across the
spit?
years.
I'm
This is going to be a fun one,
okay.
so strap in and let's get into it. Also subscribe or I'll take you to a really nice dinner. So I figure we'd start out with what's probably the most
I mean,
obvious
a nice
example that
dinner?
two
I mean,
referencing each
who
other
wouldn't want
being
that?
good old comic books. For Marvel, there's
Okay.
a ton, like in the 1995 Green Goblin series. There's this
Let's
portion
freaking
at a
go.
video games convention where, along with Earthworm Jim, this
Yo!
round thing is clearly supposed to be some form of Sonic. Craig the
Oh.
creep-looking ass. Then in 2015, Spider-Woman Volume 5
I love that.
yields this page, where Jessica Drew is fighting a villain called Porcupine, to whom she says, "I understand the impulse to run, but I've got a bike, and hedgehogs are only super fast in video games." To which he replies with, "I'm a porcupine." Then in 2021,
Oh, okay,
Mohawk
like
Head
the
Games
reference.
Issue 3 brought up this wonderful moment. When Gwenpool's
What?
attacking our large-headed friend, he revs up into a giant spiky glowing ball and launches at her. Insert Mr. Electric joke here. Then after those, we got the complete opposite. Being
I like
times where Marvel's
that.
been referenced in the Sonic comics. And as you can assume, shit gets
Oh.
wild. Like an Archie Sonic
I can only
issue 4, there's this
imagine.
part where Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts are signing up
I'm
for villain auditions,
done!
and two of the boys
No.
waiting on the other side are characters.
No freaking way. They just straight up just put Doctor Doom, Green Goblin, what's that? Why does that look like Lex Luthor, which is DC, not Marvel, but still, and Doc Ock right freaking there. Oh my gosh, they did not
to
just
be
do-
Doctor Doom and Goblin. Then issue 8's a complete parody of all superheroes, so the cover aids it pretty well, with a bunch
Wow.
of superheroes cartoonily fighting in the background, like Cap, Spidey, Punisher, and Ghost Rider from what I can tell.
That is-
Then the actual comics cram full of superhero parodies, including Eggman ordering a Wolverine bot to beat up Sonic, but instead gets a Wolverine bot. And of course, the
I'm done! Not a word Urkel! Hold up,
to beat up
no!
Sonic, but instead gets
No freaking way! Is that actually what it's called? Yes, it is! It's actually called Wolverkel. Wolverkel. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Did I do that? Did I just show up in a Sonic comic?
Can you imagine, though? Having a signature character is just used to just...
It's a Wolverine bot. And of course, the Spawn Mower, Todd, my beloved. Then in issue 19, different Sonics from different multiverses are brought in to fight Robo Robotnik. Whereas
I
all
love
of them,
that.
our actual guy,
Wow.
Wolverine Sonic, stands above the rest. This design
also a
kind of slaps,
Batman
not gonna
one.
lie. I love the cool guy.
Apparently there's a relationship with DC, because like I said earlier, we had Lex,
Are brought in
and then we got a Batman knockoff right here. So apparently they had a relationship with Disney,
Whereas all
DC
of
as
them,
well.
Our actual guy,
Or Dynamic
Wolverine
Comics.
Sonic, stands above the rest. This design kind of slaps, not gonna lie. I love the eyes, they just work so well here. Issue 134's cover is a clear
Ooh.
reference to Spidey, being a remake of Amazing Spider-Man 50's cover.
Oh!
With Sonic in the background as
Nice.
Sally walks in front of him, just like Peter does to Spidey. They even have the same green text saying "So long, Sally" instead of "No more Spider-Man." Pretty cool. You did something right. Then the Sonic Super Special issue.
Dang.
Sonic shows a bunch of TVs with, again, all different Sonics from all different realities. And beyond Santa
Spidey
Sonic,
Sonic.
Alistair Sonic, and Among Us, there's Knuckles Hulk, which works way better than you'd think it actually would, goddamn. And most importantly, Spidey Sonic. Not gonna
love
lie,
it.
this is just so awesome. Like, for being a random throwaway gag, they did such a great job adapting the Spidey suit to fit Sonic. Like, the eyes here are really cool and work so well for him.
I like how he
Design's
really likes the
actually
white
become pretty
eyes
popular
thing
online,
on
with a ton
Sonic.
of fan art and hype surrounding this one-off design. And for fair reason,
Oh.
I mean, it's Spider-Man Sonic. That sentence needs no further elaboration. But someone
I
who
mean,
got
yeah.
infinitely more hype is the Ultra Chad Stealth the Hedgehog. appearing for a whole 2 panels in issue 149. This is yet another alternate universe Sonic, with him fighting his arch-enemy, Professor Eggs, who's clearly supposed to be that guy I bought from Fortnite. But Stealth has an incredibly simple design, being just
It's kind of sad if you think about today's generation. There's so many kids who probably now thinking like the characters they see in Fortnite probably originate in Fortnite, like not knowing the OG location. Like, can you? That's kind of it disturbs me to think about. There's so many kids nowadays when they see like, you know, a Marvel character or a Dragon Ball character or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I know that guy from Fortnite. From what? First off, I didn't know how many characters Fortnite has now accumulated thanks to their freaking money. It's like, oh my gosh. But also just thinking that there's probably gonna be kids nowadays, Gen Alpha or whatever's after Alpha, is gonna just think that these characters originate from Fortnite, not knowing their source material. That saddens me. We need to educate the youth. Things that matter.
Navy blue Sonic with some white Spidey eyes, but oh boy do people love this guy. He has an absolute mountain of fan art, 3D models, mods, videos, and all tons of different designs and adaptations.
I mean, it is cool.
Heck, people even use him as a base to design more characters in this style. Pretty much any Sonic character you can think of has a Stealthverse OC created for them. Like, there's this one guy on DeviantArt named Code Sonic the Hedgehog, who's basically made, like, a whole universe based around this guy. Like, he's done so many Sonic characters in Marvel designs, like Shadow, Venom, Soul Knight, SBO, Daredevil, The Peak, Surge, Electro, and fucking Maria the Bio Lizard. My Jesus!
I love it.
Stuff out. The link's in the description. This guy is just so
Thank
cool.
you.
Such a random, simple thing turned into
I
a
love
Marvel
it.
legend by random people online. Truly amazing. Pun entirely intended. So now with all those out of the way, we can get on to some more random
Amazing
stuff.
Spider-Man.
Firstly, the shared voice actors the two franchises have. Okay, so there's like no way I'm gonna do every Sonic voice actor ever, so I'm gonna just pick a handful of the main characters.
Dang, how many Sonic voice actors
Starting
are
with
there?
our guy,
Hold up. I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize there's a lot of Sonic voice actors because I would have figured like there's been one guy probably doing it for years, and then you got a few that does it for the cartoons, which there's only like what 5 cartoons. But then there's Sonic the Hedgehog, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, or the New Adventures of one of the name. Sonic X, Sonic Boom, Sonic Prime. Yeah, 5 cartoons. Right? Are there more? Even though Sonic X is technically an anime, but whatever. There's only 5, right? If there's more, I didn't know at this present moment, or if I did know, I forgot they existed.
Has done a ton of work for Marvel, most notably being the go-to voice for Captain America. He's played him in a ton of stuff like Avengers Assemble, Ultimate Spider-Man, Marvel Rising, Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't know why he's in that, and so on and so on. He also voiced a few more characters, most importantly Lego Daredevil, but also Marvel and Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yon Rog, Commander, I implore you. Shut down the Negabomb.
Forge and Wolverine in the X-Men, Kylo Ren. Then Colleen has a few, like Friday in Marvel's Future Avengers, Wasp and Janet Van Dyne in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, as well as some additional voices in Spider-Man 1 and 2 and TASM 2, the video games. Cindy Robinson was a singer in Deadpool, the video game, always good.
Where is so these all voice Sonic at some point? He's saying
a bunch, including in Fortnite and oh yeah, this hunk of crap. And he was also Kingpin in Spider-Man PS4. Good luck on hearing that, bitches. Sandman in Spider-Man 2017, Captain Britain.
My only question is,
Marvel Heroes.
which
good job
Sonic did these guys voice? Because you're talking about all their Marvel credits.
Iron Man and Iron Man.
Okay, I know, Jason. Oh, he's not just doing Sonic himself. He's doing Sonic character voice actors. Okay. I misunderstood because I know Jason Griffith or whatever his name is. I just probably butchered the crap out of it. Voices Shadow because of that dang video. But yeah, okay. I didn't realize. Okay, so he's doing just the voice actors in the Sonic franchise who's also done Marvel. That's what he's doing. Gotcha.
Real. And then, of course, Mike Pollock voiced Beast in Astonishing X-Men, and nothing else. I mean, man voiced Daddy in Caillou's New Adventures. What more do you want from him?
Hey, Caillou, you look great. Are you ready for your first day back at school?
Now, Caillou, I've come to make an announcement. And besides those, the movie cast has some overlap. Obviously, James Marsden, of course, played Cyclops in the X-Men movies. So if you want a Tom figure, I guess there's your best bet. And of course, T.J. Miller was good old Sheriff Wade, but was also friend of Wade Wilson as Weasel in both Deadpool films. And how could we overlook Ben Short's Sonic himself as MODOK's son Lou in the MODOK Hulu series? Absolute career-defining role right there. So then we get on to some more rapid fire
Okay.
stuff, which isn't that
So
crazy.
yeah,
or
just
anything,
people
some
in
random
Sonic
connections or
in
references
general.
I wanted to talk about, but don't have much to say about. Firstly, in the new Disney series, Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, there's a shot I refuse to look up the
I didn't ask for an ad. Who wanted this ad? Not me. I'm gonna tell you that much.
context of, where she shoots her glove at some random criminals, with one of them being voiced by Roger coincidentally, and her glove makes a woo above it where on impact with a pole the O's become rings scattering around with the ring sound effect playing. Then of course that one from Agents of
that's
S.H.I.E.L.D. I
cool.
looked at in the Disney Sonic video.
I thought our gift was spinning really fast to collect gold rings.
The winner's
Okay, hold up.
that in the
I know
Disney
I'm not gonna
Sonic
get an
video.
answer to this, but why is that man's? What's up the face? What's up the eyes? Why is it like that? Why you got the scar? You said this is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Man, I've been wanting to watch that show for the longest. Never have, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to it. But I've been wanting to watch that show because there's so many characters. If I want to see them in live action, it's my only opportunity. Plus, it just seems cool to get more Agent Coulson because he's dead, right? I don't know. Because if I'm not mistaken, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not this. It may be in the multiverse of the MCU, but it's not the main timeline of the MCU, right? From what I've been told, or if I understand that right. That's why Coulson's alive in the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and why you never get mentioned of any of the heroes from Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the MCU. Is because they're in the same multiverse, but they're not in the same main prime universe or whatever, or the sacred timeline as we learned from freaking Loki. Also, I guess spoiler alert, I'm sorry.
Our gift was spinning really fast to collect gold rings.
The Winter Soldier line in Sonic 2, which, by the way, they must have really liked that considering they put it in, like, every single trailer and TV spot for some reason. Like, it's an okay joke, but goddamn. This phenomenal piece of art done by Evan Stanley. It's a simple shot of Sonic and Spidey on a building, but it's just so
I love
cool
it.
to see. It's so well made and the shading looks so nice.
I mean, it makes
And
sense.
love
I mean,
the
they're both
wavy silver-style
wisecrackers.
web lining that looks so good here. And since she drew it, I mean, it looks pretty much official and in line with all the comics. They're just guys. These two are just pals. It makes me happy. I mean, it's the closest thing we're probably ever going
surprised
to
it-
get to an official Sonic and Spider-Man crossover.
That's what I'm saying.
Plus, it makes for
It
one hell of
looks
a fun
like
wallpaper.
a
So that's
real
pretty much all the
crossover.
references regarding the
I'm
two.
surprised they
So
haven't
you
done
may be
it.
wondering what else there is to talk about. Well, there's still a few odd things I want to bring up. In the form of
Yeah,
coincidental
that's why you got a
stuff
few
between
minutes
two
left in the video.
franchises, aka conspiracy theories. These don't hold much weight or anything. There's just a bunch of random ones I thought up, and I thought it'd be really fun to talk about. So let's start with
Okay.
the fact that the Chaos Emeralds are pretty damn similar to the Infinity Stones. Both are
Oh,
magical crystals that are
true.
the most powerful artifacts in each other's respective universes. Plus, they come in multiple colors, and they're both gathered by the
I love
respective
the
villains of each universe
what
to
pretty
use at their
patties.
pleasure. Then there's how Silver is literally just Cable. Both go back in time to stop a cataclysmic future event. They both have white hair, plus a bunch of wacky future weapons and such. Sonic Prime is entirely based
nice.
off the multiverse like half of media these days, with Sonic going around to different realities with different versions of his friends. Just like how the entire plot of the next 3 phases is completely centered around the multiverse. Speaking of, that entire fight between Sonic and Nine felt pretty damn similar if you ask me. And hell, maybe it had Wolverine claws like bruh. Then in the movie, there's of course the scene where Sonic runs around the bar, stopping time and messing with people to his pleasure, which is an obvious recreation of when Quicksilver did the exact same thing in Days of Future Past.
I am
This one's not even a
curious.
conspiracy.
Like, out of like, I know that's like the go-to reference everyone makes about that slowed down thing with the speeder. I wonder, are they actually the first to actually do that gag? Like, I know like speeders and just slow, like everyone being slow around them has been, you know, done since speeders has been a thing, like probably since the Flash or whatever. But like in regards to cinematically showing it on TV or movies, is that the first time they've done it in a movie? Is it first time live action, or is it just first time in general you saw a visual representation outside of like the comics? Because I'm sure in the comics they did something similar or made a comment about it.
Conspiracy theories.
Pretty realistic of a theory, TBH. And then after all those, there's one final thing I want to bring up. And it is, in my opinion, the single-handedly greatest connection between these two franchises we ever will see. And it's how on December 7th, 2018, Marvel released their first teaser trailer for their biggest superhero movie ever, Avengers Endgame. And on that same day, our lovely good old friend, Kenneth W. Penders, saw the trailer and then made this beloved tweet. Ahem. I admit to being amused that the latest @Avengers film trailer references the most famous #Sonic the Hedgehog storyline @Archie ever published. It was 22 years ago that I came up with the Endgame 4-parter. Yep, this man genuinely believed that the multi-billion-dollar highest-grossing film series ever named their final event, the one they've been building up to for over 10 years at that point, which would go on to become the highest-grossing film of all time, after a 4-part storyline in the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comic books from 1997. Jesus H. I mean, maybe he's joking, though I don't know if this man knows what a joke is. Man just gone mental at this point.
Work on the lore
Wait,
of Stu
what?
Chronicles for so long it starts to get to you. And that's what I
I
call
don't know what
Marvel
that is.
crossovers, references, and theories 113. I didn't make
That
that
kinda
up. They're on 113 right now. This was super interesting. Seeing all these weird and obscure times where Sonic and She-Hulk
Also,
were in
wow.
the same room together. But thanks
Now
for
what
accompanying me on
number
this
Kids Bop
grandiose
are they
adventure
on?
throughout the
Or have they
multiverse.
finally
Next
stopped?
video will be whatever I feel like, and yeah, I'm not sure if I have anything else left to say. Maybe we could do this again with some other franchise I'm addicted to, like the bodacious world of Sonic and Avatar. So yeah, thanks to Gabe for helping with the video, and subscribe right now or you're getting the Bandit phone.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a punishment to me. Does it sound like a punishment to you guys? Because I don't think I would mind the... I don't think I would mind the oh, whatever the heck that is. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did not, I am sorry. I know I try to give more commentary nowadays because sometimes when I go back to watch my old videos, I realize I don't give a lot of commentary. I just kind of sit there and laugh a lot. So hopefully this was an enjoyable system of me actually talking to you guys, giving some more commentary, asking more questions, trying to understand what I'm actually watching. So some of these later reaction videos, as you'll see, are more talky than they were before, when it was just me just kind of watching, laugh, make a comment, move on. So hopefully you like this style. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. This is what you're getting more of now, because trying to edit and just rewatching the video half the time is boring as heck for me. At least if I hear myself say something funny or something I know I'm going to probably... It's funny. Oh, man, I wish I could show you guys, but sometimes when I'm editing my own videos, I'll make a comment and it's the same comment I made in the video, and I love the fact that I'm still so in tune with myself. Anyway, I'm going to catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoy. Love you all. This is your boy BlazeNpi saying, OUT. Out of here.